Yo. It's your boy Jed Sanders here. And we got Chimaev versus Strickland coming up tomorrow night. And I know I'm a little late, man. I've been late on my predictions, man, because I got to break these down, bro. I can't just go off of my tummy feeling, my gut feeling. I got to look into the shit. I got to see who fought who, when, where, how, all of that, all right? And you got to understand, man, this ain't just, oh, I like this guy, so I'm going to go with this guy. Trust me, bro, there's dudes that I wish would win these fights, but I know they're not, so I got to say that this dude's going to win. And then usually when they're the ones that actually win, I'm like, hooray, but, anyways, so we got a stacked card here, bro, but I'm not doing all the prelims. Y'all know that if y'all follow me, if y'all see my stuff. Y'all know that we do the main card, sometimes prelims, but very rare. And today we're going to start with our boy King Green versus Jeremy Stephens. This is the unk fight right here. Both dudes are 39, about to be 40, Our guy King Green coming off of 2 back-to-back wins. He got a knockout over Zellhuber, which I did not expect. Surprised me. And then he got a split decision over Gibson Jr. I forgot his first name, but I do remember he was the guy that just knocked out Chase Hooper. So with that win, that's a big, like, hey, yo, keep an eye now. And then that tells me that win for Green was a legit, like, it wasn't like some can. He got a real win there. Before that, of course, he lost back-to-back to Ruffy and Patty by knockout and submission. So this dude, Bobby Green, man, he's been knocked out 6 times in his career. But he's got 12 knockouts in his career. Fast striker, very accurate. When he gets in his flow, he's in his flow. You already know. And on the other side, we got our boy Jeremy Stephens, little heathen. Now, this is This is that dude, man. Mr. Call Me whatever. I forgot what his thing was. But listen, since his impressive performance against Eddie Alvarez in the bare knuckle fighting league, which he had won like 3 fights in a row against, one of them was Jimmy Rivera, Eddie Alvarez for sure, and then somebody else, I forgot who. But then he went on to fight Mike Perry in one of their big events right there. That was like one of their biggest events. But they went to war. He didn't win, but showed a lot of heart. And because of that, he got to deal with the UFC. And his first fight back was against Mason Jones, who he lost to. But he had a real fun fight. He showed out, He showed he's Jeremy Stephens, man. But as always, this guy, he's not the most technical guy. He's kind of like, once he starts seeing red, you know what I'm saying, he's going at you. He's a durable fighter, dude. Durable. Like, he's only been knocked out like 3 times to Mike Perry, Calvin Kadar, and Jose Aldo. So, that is crazy. With 19 knockouts, it's insane, dude. So, this is definitely going to be a slug fight. But out of these two, whenever it comes to speed and accuracy, when I look at the record on how they've been doing, I'm going to have to go with King Green getting this one done by TKO in the second round. I think Jeremy's going to throw big shots heavy. I think he's going to get a little over, much. I think Bobby Green's going to use his reach. I think he'll catch Jeremy. So, but I think this is going to be a fun fight. I'm going to go with King Green. I love Jeremy Stephens, though. Like I said, sometimes I hate going through these because I'm like, at first glance, I'm like, oh, let's go, Jeremy. But then I look at it and I'm like, fuck, King Green might win. So I'm going to say I think King Green might win this one. But good luck to Jeremy too, man. Next up, we got Sean Brady versus Joaquin Buckley. Sean Brady's last fight was against Michael Morales, which he got knocked out in the first round. But before that, he had beat Leon Edwards by submission in the 4th round. And then he beat Burns in a unanimous decision. And for Joaquin Buckley, you know, he also lost his last fight to Kamaru Usman. Got dominated up until the 5th round, where he then started to kind of figure it out. He started to stop the takedowns and was able to even rock Kamaru there. But ultimately, it wasn't enough. Lost the decision. Before that, he got a TKO win over Colby Covington in the 3rd round. I believe it was a cut that stopped the fight. But nonetheless, he was whooping ass the entire time. And before that, he knocked out Thompson, Wonderboy Thompson, in the 3rd round. I remember watching that fight. He fucking jumped to catch him. And see, he's fighting Sean Brady, who is not as tall as him and also not as big as Usman. So in this fight, I think he'll be able to stuff the takedowns of Sean Brady. I think he'll be able to out-wrestle him, and I think he's going to have the power advantage. So I'm going to say that Joaquin Buckley will get the 3rd round TKO. Bang! Next up, we got Alexander Volkov versus Waldo Cortez Acosta. Now, Alexander Volkov, his last win was against Gelton Almeida by a unanimous decision. He was fighting off his back, but he got the win. And before that, look, he lost to Cyril Gane. No, he got robbed, all right? So that's a win in my book. He won that fight. And then before that, won against Pavlovich in a unanimous decision fight, which Pavlovich fucking got all booty hurt and pushed him at the end. Like, come on, man, what the man? But anyways, you know, this guy, bro, he's basically on a 6-fight winning streak since fighting Tom. And man, he's been around for a long time. This dude's a crafty vet right here. And Waldo Cortez, he just knocked out Derek Lewis, and now Derek Lewis gets to fight on the White House. And then he also knocked out, it was in the 2nd round. Of course, got to tell you that. He knocked out Gaziev, the Shamil, the Gaziev, the one and only, in the 1st round. Crazy. And he also knocked out Tom's homeboy, Ante Delege, in the 1st round after getting his eye poked, and made a whole little thing going on about it. Like, hey, man, I continued on. Although it wasn't as deep as that sausage finger inside of Tom's eye, man, that shit was pretty bad. He still did do it. So, anyways, right now, since losing to Pavlovich, which, of course, like we said, he lost to Volkov, he's gone on a 3-fight knockout streak. So, it's tough. When I think about this fight, I remember Derek Lewis knocking Volkov out in the very last, 30 seconds of their fight. And I think Waldo is going to go forward with that. I don't think he's going to, I don't know. I can see Alexander piecing him up. I can definitely see him piecing him up, but I think Waldo might mix it up as well. But I think Waldo's going to catch him. I think so. I don't know, man. I could be wrong, and I don't know, but I just got this feeling, especially because Volkov has been doing so good. So I think Waldo Cortez Acosta is going to win by KO. Let's say 3rd round KO. I didn't write down a round for that one. So next up, we got Joshua Van versus Tatsuro Taira. Man, dude, man. So look, here's another one, man. Look, Joshua Van, boy, he from Texas, bro. So I gotta show love to my Texas dude, homie. So let's get into this. Since getting knocked out by Stinkmeaner, this dude has gone on a 6-fight win streak. And listen, you guys can sit here and cry and say, that doesn't count. I count it. I count his win against Pantoja. Pantoja's arm didn't just break. Homie pushed him. If you couldn't stop, if you couldn't roll over, he broke his arm. TKO win. It is what it is. Y'all didn't cry whenever Anderson Silva broke his own leg kicking Chris Weidman in their rematch. He broke his leg, he lost. Same thing with fucking Conor McGregor. When he broke his leg, he fell back. well, it's a TKO loss. Like, come on, man. What the fuck? Y'all can't keep on doing this shit, man. Come on. But anyways, it counts to me. Before that, he won a unanimous decision against Royval, which was so fucking close, which if he did not drop Royval, he probably wouldn't have gotten it. But he pulled it off. He's that man. He that dude. And he showed real toughness in that fight. And before that, he knocked out Bruno Silva in the 3rd round. Now, on the other side, we got Satsuro Taira, whose only loss was to Brandon Royval. And since that loss, it looks like they've been training together. So, since they've been training together, he's gotten better at his stand-up. It looks like when he fought Brandon Moreno, his striking was a lot better than what it was against Royval. And Royval, you know, able to scramble out all of the positions and stuff. But since then, he was able to also get a sub against Hyung Sung Park, which I don't really rate that win too high. But beating Moreno, very impressive. Oh, dude, I think he's going to use some heavy grappling on Van. I don't think it would be smart for him to want to exchange with him. Van could catch him early, and then it leads to them scrambling on the ground. But I don't think Taira will submit him. I think they might roll around a lot. I think Taira might have the better control on the ground. And, man, I'm going to be honest, guys. I think I'm going to take Taira Tatsuro to win this by unanimous decision. He might be our first Japanese champ. I'm rooting for Joshua Van, but I think this is the guy that everybody has been kind of waiting for in the Japanese side. So if he wins, he gets the title. He fights Pantoja in Japan. Huge, huge, huge. So I'll go with Taira. I might regret that later, but I don't care because I fucks with dudes. But I also fucks with Joshua Van, so we'll see. Now, Khamzat Chimaev versus Sean Strickland. This dude Khamzat is 16-0, undefeated. And he's only got 3 unanimous decision wins. 16-0, 3 of them by decision. The rest. So, in his last fight, which was very boring against DDP, he got a unanimous decision win. Very boring fight. But before that, he fucked up Robert Whittaker in the 1st round, choked his fucking face and broke his jaw. Who does that? And then, what he did to Kevin Holland in like 15 seconds, he grabbed him, choked him. Who does that? This dude different. This dude different. You know, his closest fights were Gilbert Burns and Kamaru Usman. Usman showing that he's still in it, fighting Buckley, winning that fight. And then, of course, Burns hasn't been exactly the same, but he did win 2 fights after that. It's just he lost, you know, like 3 or 4 afterwards. But, you know, his best striking performances are against grapplers, you know, guys that are known for mostly grappling. So, you know, I feel like when it comes to this fight, I don't think he's going to drag it out the same way. Sean Strickland, his last fight was against Anthony Hernandez. Obviously got a TKO in the 3rd. Lost to DDP. Beat Costa by UD. Lost to DDP, UD. And before that, won against Izzy by unanimous decision. So, right now, he's already kind of he got a win over one of those guys, you know, against Abus Magomedov. But he ain't no Chimaev, all right? So, his most notable finishes are Brendan Allen and Anthony Hernandez. So, he has to be able to avoid these takedowns. He's got to be able to out-wrestle him, which I don't think he can. If he can't out-wrestle DDP, why am I going to think he can out-wrestle Chimaev? You know, he's gonna have to keep pushing forward, pressure him. That's the only way he can get him. If he can defend the takedowns and keep the fight on the feet, he might have a chance, because Chimaev has shown that he doesn't exactly have. Like, every time he gets rocked, immediately goes for the takedown. Against DDP, for example. There were times where DDP did hurt him. Like, rocked him on the feet. But Chimaev shot immediately. So he has to be able to defend that takedown. If he rocks him, he has to be ready for that takedown to come. And if he's not, he's just going to get ragdolled. But I think Chimaev, he's pissed off. If y'all ain't seen that press conference, bro, oh my God, dude. Oh my God. That press conference was one of the best press conferences since Khabib and McGregor. Since I can't even think of a fucking press conference that hasn't been this good in so long, dude. Man. So Chimaev's over here telling him, "I'm gonna be your daddy," and then he's over here like, "You're a Chechen horse." Like, dude, it's fucking crazy, dude. Go watch it. Go watch it. Go watch it. Please, if y'all ain't watch it, go fucking watch it. But you can tell he's a little under Khamzat's skin. And I think Khamzat's going to rush him. I think he's going to make this a quick one. I think he's going to try to get a rear naked choke in the first round. That's what I think. So that's it. That's all, guys. That's what I've got for my predictions. There's a lot here. These are some good fights. I'm excited for them. I'm excited for Chimaev versus Strickland, man. I'm so stoked. So I know you guys are. So you guys let me know who y'all think gonna win, man. So y'all like and y'all subscribe. Y'all don't forget to leave a comment for your boy, because again, I reads them and I fucks with you guys when y'all say cool things, because them cool things mean a lot to me, man. So anyways, I'm gonna let y'all go. And until next time, peace.